My name is TJ Gamble, and this is Brewzle. But what does it actually take to get one of these in the state of Alabama?
So all told, we spent about $400, but this is what we got.
That's a good whiskey. There's a lot going on there. Who knew the intro worked? My goodness.
I guess no, but it did.
Feels like we're really loud over there. Maybe that was the intro still going. It's been a long, stressful day. I'm glad to be here hanging out with y'all, having a few pours. And of course, on a long, stressful day, the intro works just fine. Y'all give me audio video check down in the chat there. And we've got a few fun things to start with here. And so basically what we're going to do today is I'm going to try these. We're going to try these. And I've got a sample of something I want Jill to try. She has no idea what it is.
I do not have
And
any
I
idea.
grabbed 7 bottles that I've been drinking lately that I've really enjoyed. And we're going to go through and share those with y'all as well. Yeah, who knew? I don't know why that intro works. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. Today,
it did.
It's the only thing that's working for me. So glad to have it. Let's get started on these. So if y'all know this channel, if you watch this channel, you probably know who the Bourbon Junkies are. I would assume you do. These 3 bottles are from their brand. Now, specifically, these come to us from Orion Keg and Wine out of Lake Orion, Michigan. So we've got, I think this is a regular release from them, the Exodus Rye, which is a blend, and we got his 2 single barrels of their bourbon and rye we're going to give a try. Now, I've had this, or no, I've had one of these, but it was before they were Evernorth. It's when they first came out with their Pursuit. I think I have a bottle over there of barrel number 1, the first one they released, I believe, at their festival. Never had this, never had the bourbon. So be fun to give these a try and give our review and see how Orion Keg and Wine did with their barrel picks. 2 weeks not even 2 weeks to Brewzle Fest. If you were thinking of coming, you might want to get on the bandwagon there. Brewzle Fest happening September 20th here in Opelika, Alabama. We got room blocks. We got a lot of details coming out here this week. There'll be a lot of emails going out. There's a lot going on. It's going to be fun. Like I said, 25 plus distilleries there. Last I heard, 25 locked in, a couple maybes still kind of figuring out things. It's late to be figuring out things, but you know.
Hey, that's how we work.
That's how we roll. That's how we roll. It's gonna be big. This is the Exodus Rye, which is a blend of 6 and 7 year rye from Sagamore. 6 and 7 year from Sagamore, 7 year from MGP. So a little Sagamore and a little MGP rye all mixed in together.
Are we sharing your one?
Do you want to share my one?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay.
I just didn't know what we were doing.
Before I get into this, though, actually my first drink of the day needs to be my Z right here. Let's go to the widescreen. How about that? Little ZBiotics, because, you know, ZBiotics for when you want to have a good time tonight, but you got stuff to do tomorrow.
And you got lots of stuff to do tomorrow.
This stream is not officially sponsored by them, but I do believe in this product. It has helped me out, and so we drink it. All right, you want to start with that one? Give me your thoughts.
I like the nose on that. That's nice.
Major Zero missed me at KBF. I hate that I couldn't make it either. Big Daddy Brews, I'm resting after KBF to be ready for Brewzle Fest. Can't wait. There's no rest between now and then for us, that's for sure. Lots and lots going on. There's lots of activity. My yard is completely full of stuff. There's like boxes of stuff everywhere. What do you think?
I like that.
You're not much of a rye person, right? You're just kind of casual into rye.
Yeah, I don't know if I've had that many ryes.
That does smell really nice.
I get a lot of raisin on that. I'm not the biggest raisin fan.
I wouldn't have called that raisin.
On the back out.
Yeah, a little
like,
bit.
yeah,
There's a little there. Yeah, I see where you could call it that.
on the finish.
That's a good tasting note. Yeah, after it kind of lingers
Yeah.
for a bit. It's a little...
At first I was thinking chocolate for some reason.
Well, it comes across a little dry on the palate, and then it hits you with a note that kind of seems like just a little bit of chocolate, and then it takes a left turn into a raisin note.
I was thinking chocolate for a little bit there, and then I'm like, wait a minute, that's raisin.
Overall, though, really interesting expression there.
Yeah.
Like that from the Junkies. Their branding, too. Like, I don't get their branding. I don't know what the characters mean, but it's really appealing to me. Like, I like the colors, the use of foil. Like, I don't understand why, like, that one's got a bull on it, if there's some meaning behind that. But
I'm sure there is.
I would assume so, but I think their
do like
branding
their
firm,
colors.
their branding firm did a great job on those.
I do like their colors. I wonder why they're
Clayton tried another channel brand. Question: why don't bourbon YouTube channels collab often like gold YouTube channels? It's just really time. Like when we were up in Indiana, we reached out to SLB and tried to go bourbon hunting with them. They were out of town. We've gone up and went to Bourbon Junkies Festival a couple of times, but you know, they're not really filming at that. So it's just, and a lot of channels are just reviews. So like, what is it? Like, what are you doing, right? Like, what are you doing to collab? So for us, it'd just be taking somebody bourbon hunting. It's just a matter of being where they're at when they're there. We're just all over the place. So it's not that we don't, and I think there are some that do, like Matt Madness. You know, Matt has a whole bunch of folks onto his channel, but it's just, I think some of it's the nature of the content. All right, so this is a single barrel of this, basically one of these ryes. I don't know if this is the 75-21-4. This is MGP. So it's going to be 8-year-old MGP, I would assume, Indiana rye. You're quiet.
I'm sorry. I was reading some of the comments. I was waiting on your...
Dude, that's not at all what I expect from an MGP. So MGP is normally like kind of over the top. Like I get a lot of mint and different things going on with it. This one, I wondered if these are double barreled. If they're, oh, this is the bourbon. That's why. I was like, there's no freaking rye on that. I got the bourbon. The rye's over there. Never mind.
There's a
Makes
reason
sense.
there's
Makes
no
sense.
rye on there.
Hey, I was right. This does not taste like an MGP rye. I thought I had teal here. I thought teal there. That would be the rye, but I'm backwards on the colors. Bourbon-wise, though, I really like it. I like it even more if it was rye. How is that weird? I don't understand that. That's a really nice 8-year-old MGP distillate, though. Dan just bought a new truck, and my salesman gave me a 1792 foolproof store pick at 125 proof. Nice. That's a good gift, man. Brian says, do you think you'll be opening up more high-tier patrons soon, or is it too overwhelming for the distributor, Brewzle Inc.? Conversations are being had, Brian. I would say there's a possibility, but that's a bigger decision than just me. You like it? It's not your thing, not your jam?
Not my thing.
Okay.
I don't love that.
Kind of, you know, little extra barrel char on it there, little powdered sugar note. Like it's...
Didn't get any powdered sugar
You
on
don't? Okay.
Got like a harshness. I can't say harsh tonight. Harsh.
Maybe it's you.
Maybe it is me. I don't know. It's...
Jill's got to get her palate warmed. When's the last time you had just a pour of whiskey?
Not sure.
Not sure? All right, then.
It's been a while, probably. Because you were gone. I had a Jack and Coke, but that's not just a pour of whiskey.
Been a minute.
Yeah, it has been a minute.
Jill's not warmed up yet. We'll go back to that one here in just a second. These are the neck pours, but I really like that for an MGP because it's kind of off profile for an MGP for me. It's not like MGP, even at 8 years old, usually pretty good, but this one I feel like is a little more well-rounded, a little darker sweetness on it. None of the orange note that I often get on some of the MGP stuff, which I like the orange note. That was maybe missing for me a little bit there, but overall, a nice expression. And this is the rye. Now we're on the right one. I'm on the right
Now
rye.
you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says rye.
Leave it. But again, not at all what I would expect from, how old is that? 8-year-old Indiana rye. Barely a rye. Okay, so this is not 95.5. This is 51 rye, 45% corn. That's really easy to get into there. I was expecting a much heavier rye. What, somebody making fun of me in the comments?
No, somebody asked me, was it a Coy Hill and Coke I had? No, it was not a Coy Hill and Coke.
We did that in one of the videos on the Mix channel. Jason, have you tried Silver Spring Sweet Rye? Yes. I have a bottle, I'm not sure I can put my hands on it right now, but I do have one of those around here. It's pretty good. I really liked it. We're excited for Brewzle Fest. I'm bringing you your single barrel samples you chose. Nice, Matt. Looking forward to it. Go get the Everclear, Richard Nixon says. What do you think of that one? Everything's harsh to Jill today, huh? I'm afraid to give you this sample. I want your opinion of it.
No,
now.
I really liked that one.
You like the blend the best?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one's better than this one to me.
I like that rye.
But that one's mine. That would be mine.
I think if I were going to rank these, I think this rye here is my favorite of the bunch. Maybe a close tie with this one, and then the bourbon comes in right behind it. But I've just been digging. I like high rye bourbons, and that's what that one drinks like. Really, what both of these kind of drink like is you get a lot of rye spice on them, but it's not that like overwhelming 95.5 MGP rye that maybe everybody can't get into. So again, these come from Orion Keg and Wine out of Lake Orion, Michigan. Lake Orion, yep.
Can you only get these there?
The single barrels for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I like that rye single barrel best, the blend, and then this bourbon. Pretty good though. Y'all rush, if you're in Michigan, I'd swing by and grab those for sure. Definitely that rye. All right, so now I'm gonna test you, Jill. I'm gonna test you here. Mm-hmm. I want you to be honest.
I'm not sure
though.
I'm up for the testing tonight.
You're not, that's why it's gonna be fun. Because you never can tell what Jill's gonna say. She's not pulling any punches.
Sorry.
I've got a sample here of something I pulled before the stream.
I'm not gonna lie about
And
it.
I want an honest opinion of
Okay.
this whiskey blind.
Okay, I'm scared.
Okay. Why are you scared?
Because I know you, and you're probably doing some sort of trickery.
Why would I do trickery? What are you
Because
talking
you will often do that. Ugh. But see, what if I say I don't like whatever this is? And
Then you're good. That's fine. Steven says, sipping on good old times mint chocolate and waiting to pick up another bottle of our John Emerald Pick at Brewzle Fest. Dude, that John Emerald Pick was really nice. That good old times mint chocolate's fantastic. The thin mints.
Thin mints.
The thin mints was fantastic.
Oh, look.
Thanks for trying those. Bourbon Junkies in the house. I need to hand pick some picks and send them your way. We've had some really cool barrels go out as singles. I bet you have. These are really good. They were surprised. Of course, I thought it was going to be a 95.5 when I read MGP. That's my fault for not reading. I prefer that like barely rye MGP. That's really nice.
I liked the mix of them. Was that blend a mix of those two?
I mean, I think it was a blend of that and
Yeah,
the
I like
Sagamore stuff, which I'd really like to try a single barrel of the Sagamore stuff. That'd be fun. I like Sagamore's product. I can't read this without a light. I'm blind. This has got like a whole church vibe going. This one is also 51% rye MGP and 52% rye Sagamore. What do you think? Give me your review. Blind right now. All the pressure in the world.
I love it when you do this to me.
So you're overthinking it.
I am. Okay, hold on. Don't mess with me.
Okay.
You talk, I'll drink.
All right, let's keep talking then. Richard Nixon, I'm on a mission to find out where Franklin Distillers gets their juice. Their Black Saddle 12 is good for $54. I used to have a Black Saddle 12. I think it all got drank. I mean, I had a Black Saddle. I'm not sure it was a 12, but that was years ago. So, yeah, describe it, Jill. What are your tasting notes on that? Nice. I appreciate it there, Dan or Sean or someone else at the Bourbon Junkies, whoever's masquerading there. I assume Dan if he's going to text me.
I like this.
You like this? On a scale of 1 to 10. Need to keep a flashlight on the bar? I do. It's right here on my cell phone.
I don't know. It just may be me tonight. I'm getting a tiny bit of harshness on it.
Everything's harsh
Everything
to you
is
tonight.
harsh
Everything's
tonight.
harsh to do. Just, she says harsh, just disregard it on everything.
I don't know. There's a little
Here,
bit
let
of,
me try it.
but I like that.
Describe it.
I'm gonna have to taste it again. I'm not on my game tonight, folks. I'm sorry.
Rye spice comes through. Little oak,
It is
caramel,
very spicy.
slight toffee note on the finish. Really good.
Is this a rye?
No.
High rye bourbon? No.
We will talk about that in a minute. Jesus Christ, I can't talk now either. I
guess we should drink more during the day so that we're prepared for this tonight.
Margaret's coming with some cupcakes.
Yeah!
Nice. Look
You
forward
can
to
bring
those.
me some of them T-Swift ones.
I'm going to get fatter. I was dodging those cupcakes you sent last time. A couple of them hit me in the face, though. Harsh, I don't know what the proof is on this.
No, I don't. I love the high
It's
proof.
not a super high proof. I don't think that's a super high proof.
I don't think so either, because I love high proof, but I think it's just me.
But you like it. So that's the review.
I do like that.
That's the infinity barrel.
That's our infinity?
Yeah, that's the infinity barrel. We've just been dumping random stuff into.
Oh, wow.
And it's actually really good right now.
That's weird.
It's actually surprisingly good right now.
I would have never guessed that.
Yeah, I pulled a sample the other day. I was like, dude, this is actually pretty good right now.
Would have never guessed that.
So
You got me on that
There
one.
were no stakes.
I had
coulda hated
no
it. It'd been
clue.
fine.
I didn't hate it.
You could have, though, and it'd been fine. Like, you're not hurting anybody's feelings. Matt says next Brewzle video is the guy seeing what high-end bourbon makes the mixer. We did do one on the Mixed Drink channel, all the Jacks. We tried all the Jacks with Coke. And that included Coy Hill with Coke. And surprising, Coy Hill and Coke, pretty good.
Yeah, I would think so.
It was. I mean, I tried
would
not
think
to.
so.
I said I didn't want to do it. Was like, it's going to make the video. You got to do it. And I was like, just a hair, just a little bit.
And y'all didn't invite me down for some of that?
I don't even think you were here. I think you were gone. I think that we'll come to film. You left.
Oh, I went to watch the babies. Yeah.
Left.
Okay, got
All
it.
right, so I've got a bunch of bottles over here that I've been drinking lately since I got back. The bottles that I have gone back to at least a couple of times since we opened them. I do a bunch of bourbon hunts. We batch film some of these bourbon hunts, and I'll come back with 100 bottles. I think we've gotten over 100 bottles the last 2 or 3 months in a row.
Yeah.
Between us buying, people sending and stuff. And I can't put all of those on camera. It's hard to even try them all. I'm still working my way through them. Luckily, this month is going to be low with the amount of inventory we intake, so I'm starting to catch up a little bit. But I wanted to grab the ones that I tried that I really liked. And
Are these
I feel
the
like
ones you just bought on your recent
all of
hunt?
these are fairly new. Yeah, all of these are fairly new. I think all of these are the last road trip. Maybe some of these came from Texas, though. But not all of them.
Okay.
Right here. Nelson Black Brier. You remember this one? This one, it tastes like blackberry cobbler.
We didn't try this one on last stream? Because there was one we tried on the last
It may have been
stream
last
that was
stream.
really good.
I just grabbed it. This one, I don't know if it's the last stream, but we have been drinking this one, so maybe. I think we tried this one
I think
upstairs.
this is the one we tried, and
Okay.
I think I really liked it. I could be wrong, but I think so.
Vendetta says, hey, Brewzle, I recently had a Weller CYPB. That's the status on that bourbon. I was told they don't make it anymore. It's a yearly release. I don't know anything about them not making it. I believe it comes out every year in the fall. It is very desirable, very sought after, and very hard to get yourself one. So, but it should be coming out here in a month or two. Don't tread on me. Can you give teasers about hunt videos you've done but not released yet? So I think the video just came out was the first half of Milwaukee. We got a second Milwaukee, then we've got 2 Detroit videos, and then Northwest Indiana, Fort Wayne, Indiana, and probably 2 videos while I was in Indianapolis. And then I went out to Texas and filmed an Austin, another one hunting Austin and San Antonio. So those are the ones that are filmed. They should be coming up. That buys me time to stay here and get the festival done.
And then back on the road.
We got to get a few booked up. Mitch, have you hunted North Dakota? I have not, but we are going to get up there. I know there's not going to be a lot. We have hunted South Dakota, but we skipped North Dakota. Just didn't go through a city that with time to.
Yeah, we also have Nebraska.
So
left.
we got Nebraska, North Dakota, the Northeast, which we're working on here in a couple of months. West Virginia, Alaska.
We'd already done it.
No, I haven't done it.
Okay.
I stopped in there, but I didn't film.
Gotcha.
Daniel, new patron member, loved the videos. JD Blackberry and Dr. Pepper Zero. The JD Blackberry is actually really good. I'm a little iffy with it on Dr. Pepper, but it's still good. Clayton, wish I could attend the festival, but if I was, I would be most interested to hear Colby talk and his thoughts on the industry and future of Frey Ranch. Yes. I think there's going to be a lot of great insights. We've got Colby Frey. I think Clinton from Short Barrel is going to be doing some talking. I believe it is Gary from Wood Hat. Seth Detling is going to be there. I believe those are the ones talking. I could be wrong about exactly who's giving presentations, but I believe that's the list. Greasy, when you two coming back to Oregon?
Oregon.
That's going to happen. We loved Oregon.
Yep, he said hunting the coast is not where it's at, though.
We had a good time.
We had a good time.
We had a good time, you know. Did we find the best bottles in the world? No, not on the coast, but we had a good time while we were doing it. It's beautiful.
It is. And if we went back, I'd want to go to the coast.
Yeah. RB's not a big fan of Frey Ranch. It's not for everybody, right? It is most definitely not for everybody. It is very grain forward. If you're used to that kind of quintessential classic Kentucky bourbon, it is not that. That's for sure. So I understand how that might not be your jam. The Brewzle pick was kind of right in that, middle, like that classic Frey profile. The blend we did was outside of that profile, a little lighter, a little more approachable. You still like that one?
I do like that one. I'm not sure if that's the one I tried, but.
It's the one, you tried that one upstairs. I don't know if we tried it on the stream. We may have tried it on the stream too, but. Love the Wood Hat video. He's such a passion for, I saw him out at the ADI conference in San Antonio a couple of weeks ago. All right.
Well, that's a hot take.
Yeah, let's just get rid of that guy. Sounds like my speech is sped up. Is that happening for anybody else? Yeah, Frey, see, that's the thing. So for everybody that doesn't love Frey, somebody else loves it. So.
I love it.
Oh, this is really good, too. This KLuke Batch 9. This is more of that classic quintessential bourbon. Caramel forward, light, approachable, nothing offensive about it. Great finish to it. Like this is just, if you love those classic bourbon profiles, this KLuke is where it's at. I don't know. I think he's blending Indiana and something on this, Kentucky and Indiana distillate, but it definitely has that like quintessential Kentucky profile.
I like that.
My speech slows down after a few pours. I understand. I understand. You like this one?
Yeah, I just think but I think I'm off tonight. I think
you think your profile
nothing is really.
All right.
Nothing is really tasting the way I think it
should taste.
Okay. Yeah.
So Jill's just off tonight.
I'm off. Sorry. Disregard anything I say. I'm not sure. Everything is harsh, like everything.
I have those days where
and
I
it
have
shouldn't
to,
be.
where I
I know this
everything you say. What? What are you talking about?
No,
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I do tend to talk fast sometimes on these, though. You found a 375 of the wheat whiskey. Nice. Some of those are really good. It's not the, funfetti version, but it's pretty good stuff. The 2025 Russell's 13. I have not tried it. I had a chance to buy one. He had an older one. I took the older one, and then I gave it away. You'll see that on video here at some point in the future. But that happened. So I did not keep it to try it. But it wasn't the latest one anyway. So, Westland in Seattle. I think, doesn't Westland do like a lot of single malt stuff or something? Wasn't it something like that? I don't know. That seems familiar. Seems familiar. Give Jill a pour of Coy Hill to calibrate her palate. Mike, drop in the super chat and no message. Mike, if you had something in particular you wanted to say, no, let me know. All right. Ooh, hello. Right here. Bam. Little Hard Truth Sweet Mash High Road Rye Single Barrel bottled in bond. My only problem with this bottle is it's bottled in bond. Like I wanted it to be a higher proof point. Like I really liked it. Now this is a rye. Again, not that kind of quintessential minty rye. This one's actually red fruit forward. Like that is just beautiful.
Ooh, I like the back of their bottle. That's pretty.
If that were 110, 115 proof, might be one of the best ryes I've had in a long time. I just find it a little light, and I want it to be heavier. And I'm associating that with the proof. And 100 proof is usually where it starts getting good. That just is so fantastic. And then it's just a little lighter than I want it. Vendetta, have you tried Peerless Kentucky Straight Rye Whiskey Small Batch? The one I tried came in at 111. It was very good. I do have some Peerless Rye back there. I remember it being good. It's been a while since I've been to it, though. Want to get some pointers on potentially making it out to the Brewzle Fest. Lock in your hotels. We got some room blocks. I think we had to sign up for a room block at a new hotel because the original one sold out. Oh, wow. So I think, hit up the team if you have any questions. I think we've got a room block at the True Hotel now. If you come in Friday, which I would, guaranteed to be bottle shares Friday night in some of the local hotels. We're not organizing those, so I can't say specifically, but there's also going to be bottle shares Saturday night. And
then in downtown Opelika, on the same area that we're having the festival on Saturday, Friday night is the food truck Friday night.
Friday night in downtown Opelika is Food Truck Friday, so you come down to John Emerald and Red Clay or some of the restaurants down there. They're going to have a bunch of food trucks in Opelika Friday night. And then day of lunch, Dough Pizzeria is fantastic. Irish Bread Pub's really good. Jefferson's is out of this world. So you've got a lot of good options right there in downtown. And then we'll have food trucks at the event as well. So those are the important things.
That's really good.
I
don't get any harshness on that.
And it could be because it's a little lighter in proof than a lot of the things we've had here. But that's a red fruit forward rye.
That's really good.
Really, really excited about that one. I need a single barrel proof of that. I don't know what barrel proof of that is, but I need it. I do have some 15 stars, and I was looking at the 15 stars to try them on the stream, but we had these from Orion Keg and Wine here, these Bourbon Junkies Virtue Spirits things. So I went with those instead of the 15 stars. Maybe we'll try those in the next one. Yes. I did try the Cedar Ridge American Single Malt on the supporter stream. I've got it right over there. I'm not a single malt guy, but that was actually really good. So for a single malt, really like the Cedar Ridge American Single Malt. Not something I'm going to go back to a lot because I'm not a single malt guy, but I definitely put it over there to share it with other folks that are big single malt fans. This might be the one we tried on the last stream. This is the Hugh Hamer Cherry Brandy finish.
I don't think that's
that I picked up out of Indianapolis.
Okay.
You don't think this is it
I
either?
don't think that's it.
It might have been the other one. Give that one a try. Steven, we're booked at True, and we'll definitely be having a bottle share Friday and Saturday. Nice.
Oh, wow.
Do it if you're staying at a hotel, go to the bottle share in that hotel if you can, because that's just safe. Be safe. We will have shuttle service from the hotels. A lot the Tigertown area hotels and the hotels we have room blocks. We'll have a shuttle service circulating between those to get you to the festival or back. If you need that. So details will be coming out this week on those.
Always be safe.
Always be safe. Clint with the Monster Super Chat. Love watching your bourbon reviews. Thank you, Clint. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with us for a little while here. Ashley Lee, really enjoying Roaming Man bottle from Brewzle Club. Currently a 20 proofer. Want to go higher, but none available. There's, like I said, we're having conversations. There's a strong chance that there may be some availability in the near future, but like I said, that's a bigger decision than just me, so I can't commit. There's some conversations being had. It looks optimistic, but I can't announce anything at this point.
That's good. I like that.
You like this?
Yes. That's all I can say tonight is either I like it or I don't.
That's
at
actually
this
really
point.
good. Like that, the kind of cherry brandy
Very cherry.
comes like straight through on that. It's a little medicinal, but actually really, really nice.
I am trying to think when the last time I had bourbon was.
When the last time you drank was?
Bourbon.
Well, in Wisconsin, did anyone mention Central Standard Distillery? I don't remember anyone mentioning that, Michael. UTDG offerings? I don't even know what that means. I'm TJG. I have some of those offerings. Please take out the Holladay Soft Red Wheat 18 Barrel Blend. Frankie says.
Oh, look at me wearing my
I'll grab that here in just a minute, Frankie. I got a couple of bottles left to go through here. I think literally 3 more. I got 3 more bottles to go through. We are moving through them extremely fast. We are keeping the pace up. And I'll start taking requests and grabbing stuff. Hand me some glassware over there, Jill. I want you to blind these. And I want you to tell me which one is your favorite. One of these is a pick from Alamo City Liquor. One of these is a Nancy's pick. I know I can't talk.
I can't even.
I'm not drunk yet.
I can't
talk.
say
So one of them
harsh.
is a Nancy's pick, Nancy Fraley.
Yes.
One of these is a liquor store pick.
Okay.
From Alamo City Liquors.
And you're about to pour.
Yes, and both of these are exceptional.
And all I got to do is turn around?
Both are exceptional.
I don't gotta
you
pick it up.
you ain't got to turn around. It's fine. Like, I don't care. I just want to know.
I don't want to know.
You don't really know which one's which, do you?
No, but I won't look. I don't know which one's which. Of course I don't.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you didn't look at the label.
No.
So I just want you to tell me which one you think's best.
I'm not sure that's a good idea tonight, but we'll try it.
I'm gonna try them as well and tell you which one I think's best. But they're both exceptional. Here, try those.
All right.
All right. Heard of Unity Heaven Hill bottle? Getting one tomorrow? Unity? I don't think I've heard of Unity Heaven Hill. I have heard of the Penelope Heaven Hill that's been dropping lately here, and that's fantastic. Matt Carter, Old Glory and Hard Truth have the same bourbon mash bill. Interesting. Well, that Hard Truth is their rye, though. That's what's crazy about it. Like, that's their rye. Do I like TDG? Oh, Tennessee Distilling Group. I got you. I got you. Okay, RB. I don't really know everything that comes from there. The only thing I can name that comes from TDG for sure would be Uncle Nearest. And the Uncle Nearest stuff's fine. The 777 was really good. But our lights stuck. They got stuck. But I couldn't name anything else they make. They've been fairly secretive, so they don't really announce what brands distill there. Cabin Strength, the next time I'm up in Milwaukee, I'll have to do that. What do you think of the first one?
I really like the first one.
What do you think of the second one?
I really like the second one.
Which one now do you really like more than the other? Why did we not get a JD 14 in Coke? It's basically a Coy Hill. That's the only reason why we didn't do a JD 14, because especially in Coke, it's basically like mixing a Coy Hill. And I'm running low on JD14, so running low on Coy Hill too, though.
You better not be wasting my JD14 or my Coy Hill.
Jill has decimated the Jack 14.
Decimated.
That's what it's for, but she is
not
decimated
anything.
Somebody the other day asked me supporter string for patrons, for supporters. They're like, hey, would you try this versus another Jack single barrel proof pick? And I was like, I would if Jill hadn't drank them all. Every one of them. Jill's drank them all. Her and her friends runs out of Jack Daniels. The Jack single barrel proofs get mixed with Coke. And then Jill can handle it. Her friends, not so much. So that's fun to watch. But she likes her Jack Daniels. All right, let me try A here while you're swapping on that one. Reese Holly, appreciate the super chats. Bunyan, Green Bay native, love your Wisconsin videos. What did you think of the Wisconsin stuff you bought? We have not been through everything yet. I've still got a lot of bottles in there. Out of the stuff I've been through so far, I haven't found a whole lot. That Cedar Ridge may have been on that trip. The single malt, that was actually really good. I haven't found a whole lot there that really stood out to me. But again, I haven't been through all of them.
Wow, this is hard.
Very difficult. So the one that is the Alamo City Liquor pick, they're calling it the Stag Junior Killer or the Stag Killer. I hate that moniker because nothing's killing Stag. But there are days if you would have handed me that one, I would have said, is that a Stag?
Okay, A is my favorite.
I would say A is my favorite as well of these two, and that is the Stag Killer. That is the Alamo City Liquor.
Man.
What's interesting about this one, and I think why this one actually wins, and the reason I bought it, other than they let me try it and it's freaking delicious, these cask strength picks are 108 proof from Still Austin. They have proofed them down. This is the first one they let get out at a higher proof. So this is 126
really
proof.
Good. It does not drink that though.
No, not at all. So 126 proof single barrel cask strength. And when I was there like a week and a half ago, they had a ton of these things still sitting there.
Delicious.
So y'all, if I were in Austin or San Antonio,
is that where this one
I'd
was?
be running by Alamo City grabbing.
Absolutely.
Honestly, I wished I'd have bought another one of those.
My goodness, that's good.
The Nancy's pick's good.
Oh yeah, they're both good.
The Nancy's pick's really good.
This is exceptional.
The actual. What am I doing? It's been one of those days, people. Okay.
Yeah.
One of those days. I don't even want to talk about it. I was like, we'll get the stress out, we'll get the drinking, but then I can't even talk. I don't know what I was going to say. The extra, the actual extra. I don't know. The extra 18 proof points makes this one just stand out.
Man, it's so like, I don't know the word for that. That's really good.
Eric's been trying to reach me about my truck's extended warranty.
I've been trying to tell him about
my warranty's not even up. She's been telling me, hey, you keep getting these recall notices. I was like, it's a Dodge. Of course you're getting recall notices. It's all we get are recall notices. Grab another. You got one more fresh glass over there. Mm-hmm. Quit joking, you tipsy? Not yet, man. I will be by the end of this, but even then, it's not enough to affect my speech pattern unless I just come in tired already. Not tipsy yet. If you drink fast enough, it takes a while for it to catch you.
Oh,
yeah.
Is that what you do?
I think so. This is
how that
a
works?
rare character. This is another Alamo City Liquor pick. This one's long gone. You cannot get this one. This is not one they have any more of. This is an 8-year, 122 proof, rare character Alamo City Liquor pick. So don't, you can rush and grab those. You can't rush and grab this.
How much was that Alamo City pick?
I don't recall off the top of my head. It wasn't a lot. It wasn't a whole bunch. Whatever a Still Austin single barrel goes for. I would guess, I could guess, but it would be a guess. I'm not real sure. It wasn't expensive. Supporter chat is going to be a hoot, J-Rock said. Dude, I'm not.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, this is good, though. This was a rye, wasn't it? Yeah, straight rye whiskey. Oh, my goodness. Ooh, that just gets better and better. It just builds. It hits you up front, and you're like, yes, and then it just keeps layering on. You got to like rye to like that one, but that's beautiful. That is beautiful. I'm trying to think, like, what? I didn't bring enough bottles. Like, we're only like 40 minutes into this live stream, and I've gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12 bottles or so.
Are there any Brewzle Fest tickets left?
Yes, there are general admission tickets left. We have not capped the general admission tickets. If Seth's in here, or if somebody could find the link, I think only Seth could post a link. I don't know if he's here. Somebody post a link to the Eventbrite so that those tickets can be bought. I don't think anybody else can post a link. But if you just Google Brewzle Festival, it'll come up first thing. Your palate's starting to acclimate now.
Yeah. Ooh.
It keeps layering, doesn't it? Yeah, exactly. That was my reaction as well. That's
good.
That's delicious.
I still like that one better though.
You still liked, so you liked the Still Austin?
The Still Austin.
Okay, you like the Still Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's a bourbon. That's more up your alley, for sure.
Yeah.
But this is a beautiful, beautiful rye. What else have I got to try? Somebody wanted me to break out the Ben Holladay 18-barrel blend. We can do that.
Somebody said dump some bottles in
What
the infinity
month
barrel.
was the Nancy's pick? Let's see. I guess I didn't really realize they were monthly. I knew she had done a bunch of them, but barrel number 2/26/25 is when it was dumped. 2/26/25. March. Sorry, right there. March 25. March 25 pick.
March 25.
Yep. Do local bottles? Old Glory. Major Zero wants me to hit some Old Glory. I wish we had our picks. Those are the Old Glories I want Jill to try. I got a few things here. All right, I got Old Glory. I think that's the 8-year, I believe it is. We got a little Leopold Brothers 3-chamber. Or not 3-chamber, sorry. It's not 3-chamber. I want to talk about the 3-chamber. The Ben Holladay. The Holladays are right in here, I thought.
Who knows?
Oh, up here.
They're
okay.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Frankie P said that Holladay is amazing.
Hey,
Fruity.
The funny thing is we got a bunch of it, but it's moving pretty quick. Like, it's continued to sell even after the drop. So it's just continuing to move. Oh, you didn't try this. You haven't tried this Jack Daniels.
Okay. No, I have not.
We're gonna see. I don't think you're gonna like that. But
You don't think I'm gonna like a Jack?
I don't think you're gonna like it.
What?
I don't think you're gonna like it, Jim. What else am I looking for?
I would find that to be very strange if there's a Jack Daniels that I don't like.
Well, I mean, I don't think you're gonna hate it, but I just don't think you're going to be as in love with it as you maybe otherwise would have been.
Maybe as compared to another Jack.
Sure, exactly.
But there's not many Jack Daniels. There's not any Jack Daniels bottles I don't like. Hadn't been one yet.
I can find some.
I even like Old Number 7
I could find
with
some.
Coke or Dr. Pepper Zero. I actually like it with Dr. Pepper Zero. I think it's.
Did I grab the 5-year bonded Old Glory?
I don't know.
Oh, I did. I must have grabbed the wrong one. It's this one. The one I want's behind it. I'll grab it. You're right. I thought it was in the front, but I've been doing a little rearranging and going through, so I grabbed the wrong one. Good call out. Thank you. Single barrel right there. Good call. Let's see. Kelly with the super chat. Appreciate the support there. Kelly also just picked up a rare character barrel pick. 123 proof. 7 year, 9 months. Only 100 bottle yield. Man, that's light. Ashley saw Houghton Young 12-year batch 1 at the ABC. Probably. The Houghton Young, so what I've got is a HK Young, the toasted barrel. I'm not sure about the 12-year, Ashley. Unfortunately, not sure about that one. The HK Young I've got over there, the toasted barrel, I've actually really liked. We got a single barrel of that coming. Kelly, is there going to be an infinity barrel at the meetup in the morning? No. The Mississippi ABC has decided they do not like our infinity barrel. The Alabama ABC has not said anything because we haven't done one here. But the Alabama ABC is going to be at the festival, attending. And I would like to be able to get a distillery license at some point when the building's done. And so we are not going, I don't think there's any law against it, but we're not going to take any risk at this point. I'm going to try to get some clarification for next year's festival, but I've got to, the problem is we can't do it at the festival, guaranteed. But like, can I just do it in general? Can I just have people show up to my yard and just pour whiskey in a barrel? I don't know.
Gosh.
I don't know.
Everybody's going to show up to our yard?
Well, I mean, just anywhere, right?
Not
That's
sure.
not a licensed premise and pour whiskey in a barrel. I don't know.
Hey, Mary. I'm looking
Houghton
forward
Young
to
is light
seeing...
whiskey. Okay, so it's light whiskey proof down to 12 year. I'd probably pass on that. Now, some of those light whiskeys are good. I just not my thing.
Hey, Mary, I'm looking forward to seeing you too.
All right.
And
so,
Brandon. You're bringing Brandon, right?
oh, Mary and
You're
Brandon.
not going to leave him at home, are you?
This is 121.6 proof, 6-year-old soft red wheat from Ben Holladay, all from Rickhouse Brewzle. Rickhouse B. I do not have a Brook Hill, as far as I know, Noel fan.
James Holton said, if we're passing through Auburn on our way to a wedding on Saturday morning, can we swing by and say hi at the distillery from 9 to 12?
So yeah, you can, if you're VIP, you can come over there, you can check in ahead of time, do a bunch of things. It's not a ticketed event over there. There's not going to be anybody keeping you from showing up. So I'll be there. Now the parking's going to be an issue, so
Yes.
just know that. Parking's going to be an issue. We will have a shuttle going to under the bridge right there in downtown, like right by the Coors building, there's parking.
Oh.
So we'll have a shuttle running to the Coors building and back.
That's a good idea.
If you can't find parking. Now, the folks across the street have said you could park there. They're not open on Saturday, but there's still only limited parking there. So, all right. Again, just dark, different, completely different. I need to try. Like, this is a soft red
my
wheat
gosh.
single barrel. That's just gotten better to me. It's gotten better since it's been open.
This
It
is
was
the
good.
Holladay?
That's the 18 barrel blend Holladay.
That's insane. That smells so good.
This
I'm
is
not
a
sure I've
soft
had
red
it
wheat.
since we did the blend.
Okay.
Have I had? I don't think I've had it. How long have we had this bottle here?
It just released in the last drop, so
Yeah,
probably
I
not.
don't
Yeah,
think
it
I've
hadn't been
had
here
it.
long.
Gosh.
Barre, $130. I haven't been a big fan of the last year's Barre. I haven't tried this year's JC, so I wasn't a big fan. Previously, like 4 or 5 years ago, absolutely. Lately, just hadn't loved it. All right, so this one is a little brighter, a little more red fruit forward. That one is darker sugars, whole different. That one tastes older. Even though this one is a year older, this one tastes older to me.
That's
I want to see if
really,
I have.
really, 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 really good. Like,
I don't have it. I wonder where it went.
is
Did
this the
somebody
one that
take
came out of the?
I bet I gave it away. I bet somebody took it. Or maybe it got drank. It might have got drank. I was looking for the Bourbon Lore 18 barrel blend, but I think it might have got drank.
Yeah, this was the one that came out of Rickhouse B.
Yeah, that's the Rickhouse B blend.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Now, I would not say that it's necessarily considerably better to me than a single barrel 7-year-old soft red wheat. It's equally as good, but different, right? It's unique, which is what makes it interesting, is that It's just a different flavor profile. It's really good. You might like it better. You might not like it better, depending on what flavors you're looking for in these things. So I'm not trying to oversell it that it's just wildly better than this. It's just quite a bit different.
Well, where's
from
this
it.
at?
Huh?
Pour me some of that.
I was like, where's this at? It's right here.
I know, but I don't have any in my glass.
We're gonna try that JD Heritage in a minute. Jill has not tried it. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm not going to share my opinion on it just yet. Kelly says, I have a Hartfield & Co. hazmat decanter bottle if you want to do some trading before the festival. Might be fun to try.
Ooh.
Big Zuro is trying my first single barrel proof JD rye. It's fantastic. You're going to like it. I haven't had a bad one yet, and I've had some great ones. Same, but different. Exactly. It's exactly right. It's really good. Both of them are really good. I like it because it's just different than any other holiday I've had. Like if you'd have handed that to me, I'm not sure I would have pegged it as a holiday because the sweetness on it, the caramel on it is so much darker.
The nose on this one's better.
Which one?
The 18-barrel blend.
Okay. You like that darkness comes through, that dark sugar kind of comes through a little more.
Amazing.
Jacob, sipping on the best damn JD single barrel proof I've ever had. New Hampshire Barrel Pick, 127.8 proof. Any good store recs in your area for when I'm down for the festival. All right, so somebody came down to the festival last year, and I didn't even know. Like, this is my backyard. I know these people. Z&Z Cigar, who will be at the festival selling. Somebody walked over there and bought a Weller 12 out of there. I didn't even know they could sell bottles. I knew they owned a liquor store, but I didn't know they could sell bottles out of the cigar shop. So make sure you swing by there and just kind of see what they're up to. We hit the grub marts. You can have some luck with the grub marts.
Gosh.
Alabama ABC, like go in there. You might find something that's like you can't find somewhere else, but probably not. Outside of that, what is it? Charred Oak. I found a few bottles out of there, but their selection's not real big. You just kind of got to get lucky. Otherwise, I would say stop before you hit the state or the area. Like if you're coming through Georgia, Columbus, found a lot of bottles from Frisky Whiskey right across the state line there. There's a lot of places, but like once you get here, it's a little bit, there's a reason I haven't done a local hunt because it's just, it would be boring. All right, this is empty. Fresh Glen, all right. So I want to go here. I'm going to go here real quick and then we'll get to that Jack. So this is the Old Glory single barrel. Again, I think this was the 8-year. Some of their oldest stuff. The cork don't want to come out and sit it down before I splash it all over myself.
Yes.
It's a very tight cork.
Alabama ABC and Opelika had a drop Saturday?
Yes. And apparently low turnouts, lots of bottles left. Like some folks, like I showed up at like 11 o'clock or 10:30. I walked right up and got an Old Fitz decanter in some of these places. So apparently really low turnout for the drop. Football season.
Yeah.
First like Auburn Saturday. I didn't go this past
I thought you said you went in and got a...
No, some folks are saying that they went in.
When did you go?
That's good. Classic bourbon. Little bit of a, pepperiness coming through on it, but that's just good classic bourbon right there. Any good local stores on the way from Atlanta? So again, Frisky Whiskey, they don't do a ton of barrel picks. I haven't been to too many of those shops, but if you look at my Atlanta hunts we did, the one where I went to Sprayberry Bottle Shop, I hit a few stores that were not far off of 85 coming down. I can't remember all of their names right now, but there's quite a few stores. I think LaGrange has quite a few stores. Hopefully if somebody local here can, because I haven't hunted LaGrange a whole bunch.
That's really good.
Yeah, Old Glory.
I like that.
We bought a bunch of their older stock. We bought a few single barrels of their older stock. And then one like really young, I say really 4.5 years old,
nice.
of their column distillate that was actually really good. So I'm excited. The trip to Old Glory really excited me for a few reasons. The main reason being that I hadn't had anything from them that really spoke to me. And then they sent a couple of bottles, so their bonded stuff over there. I was like, this is pretty good. Like, this is not like, I'm not just in love with it. It's pretty good whiskey. Like, it's good enough to where I know they've got something that I could fall in love with. And that's happened with quite a few distilleries. I'll find something that's like, it's good. I know they've got some great. Because it's 100 proof. Like, if that stuff were higher proof, it'd probably be great. So, got invited up there. Major Zero and a lot of folks from Memphis were there doing a pick. Just so happens I was coming back from Kentucky that day and you weren't going to be home. So, I just swung over there and just kind of, hung out with their barrel pick and found some stuff from them that's exceptional. They got the exact column still that I want to be running at our place. And so we bought some column distillate just to kind of see what that might taste like as well.
Yeah.
And really excited about what they've got going on. And I think, like, this is good, but I think their best stuff's yet to come.
Well, that's exciting.
Penelope Architects Crème Brûlée rating 1 through 10. Give me a minute. Let me finish this Jack Daniels right here in this Leopold, and I will find the Crème Brûlée. I've got one. I will try it. I will give a rating right here. Because I'm not a Penelope Architect fan. I like Penelope. Architect's not my thing. French Oak's not my thing. Some of those Penelope Architects been really good. I actually have 2 Penelope Architects I haven't even opened yet that were store picks that were really good. I tried them at the stores. I'll find those in the Crème Brûlée. We'll give them a try. Beelzebub, great picks in the JD My Precious and Papa's Pilar. Definitely using the My Precious as a sharing sipper with friends to dispel the old number 7 myths, and the Pilar as an introduction to a good rum.
That rum, I'm gonna tell you that
Pilar's a
that
sleeper.
Pilar rum was awesome. That shocked me. I didn't think I was gonna like that at all. But
That's fantastic. That's better now than I remember it when I first popped that cork right there.
I really enjoyed their rum.
I used all the Glens I got. I got enough
some
Glens,
over
and then
here.
we just kept trying new stuff.
There's some over here.
Are they clean?
Yeah,
Okay.
well, they were sitting over here. I hope they're clean.
Well, if they're sitting over there and we haven't used them, then they're clean. Slide
Do
these
we
dirty
need
ones
any
over
of
there. Yeah,
these?
just get rid of them. Slide these bottles over that way.
Here's another one.
All right, so we're gonna hit this right quick. I tell you what, I want you to keep them entertained here, Jill.
Oh my goodness, I am not good at that.
You're not good at talking to people?
Nope.
Well, then just look pretty for them. And
It's gonna be a rough chance of that
I will,
tonight. What is this?
this is the Jack Daniels.
Oh, okay.
I keep hitting this keyboard, and if I'm like on my streaming rig, it's liable to like shut down the whole stream.
Oh no.
I have not tried the RD1 Maple. Liquor Warehouse in Clarksville is unbelievable. Nice. All right, so I want you to try that. I want you to start giving your thoughts. You will give me your thoughts when I get back in here, but I'm going to go grab some Penelopes and see if I can find, I mean, the Crème Brûlée might be over there, but I know I've got a couple in here, and I hope it's in here.
Man, when I first smelled this, there was like a memory that came back to my. But I don't know what this is. I don't know how he thought I wouldn't like this. This is on the nose. It's amazing. Wow. I don't know what is that. That might be like a powdered sugar that I'm
I'll let her
smelling.
know in
Like
the chat she's being entertaining, okay?
something.
Found it.
Okay, that is really, really good. I will say, I do feel like there's a bit of a complexity missing on this.
Okay. So this is Toasted Barrel Jack Daniels.
I do feel like there's a slight, I'm left wanting more, you know? Like I want a little bit more out of that. I think that it's really, really good. It's very like, easy to sip. I think this is like,
It's good.
it's really good.
It's just not great to me.
It's just, yeah, it's not
It's not great. It's
exceptional.
really good. It's just not great. Here, let me have one. You finish. Is that a blended glass? What do you mean? No. We didn't blend, like it was a fresh glass. Yeah, it was great meeting you as well, Byron.
Yeah.
She wants more proof? There you go.
Yeah, I definitely want more proof.
What it is, honestly.
Definitely want more proof on that.
What's the proof on this?
It just leaves me, I don't want to.
100 proof.
Yeah, it's not flat. That's the wrong word. It's not.
Yeah.
But there's
it's just less than.
Yeah. It would not be my favorite, but I would not say that I don't like it.
We'll get into these here in just a minute. I agree, though. For me, the nose is almost a 10 out of 10.
The nose is amazing.
It brings so much more of that vanilla that I like on a Jack Daniels. A little bit of the toasted barrel comes through, but it's not as strong. Palate-wise, that's good.
It's good.
That's good whiskey. I think if that were 110, 114,
yeah,
like it would just be. Now, might be over. The toast might be too much, but I do find myself wanting a little more.
I want more.
But I will be honest, flavor-wise, I like this a lot better than the first time I tried it. So it's grown on me a little bit, but I still want more. Like in that bottle, I'm expecting the barrel proof. I'm expecting the heat.
I mean, it looks a beautiful color, and the nose on that is fabulous.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I just think it needs a little bit more something.
Really good. Like for the MSRP, buy it. I don't even know what it is. I think it's pretty affordable. Buy it.
Yeah, definitely buy it.
I wouldn't pay a big secondary price on it though. All right, so this right here is Penelope Architect Crème Brûlée. This one is Penelope Architect The Rare Barrel House by LO.
By LO.
I think this might have been one I got in Wisconsin or on that trip. The Rare Barrel House by LO. I wished I could give the person credit. Unless the Rare Barrel House by LO is the name of the business that I bought this from. I do remember on that trip, though, somebody out of Penelope Architect that was really good I bought. And I'm pretty sure this is it. So, has plenty of 7. Yeah, I think this is something they put a lot of it out. $70, that's 100% a buy.
Oh, okay.
That's a buy.
Yeah.
That smells really nice. It smells like creme brulee. Like they nailed that note. It's good. That's good. I don't want to like it.
Why do you not want to like it?
I just don't like Penelope Architect usually.
Why?
Like just the normal stuff. The French oak comes across a little harsh. That doesn't have it.
Oh my gosh.
That is just like very caramel vanilla creme brulee. And so, you know, I don't usually like French oak.
You know, I don't think
that one is very well done.
I don't think I've ever tried that much Penelope because you're not usually a fan of.
What are you talking about? I love Penelope, just not the French oak. Not the French oak, not the Rio, not the, I mean, there's some I don't like, but there's like 6 of them over there that I love. The wheat is good, the barrel strength's great. The Valencia's good, although I do like the VDN from Starlight a little better. I thought the Takai cask finish was good.
Man, this one smells
amazing. The Penelope Estates have been fantastic. I don't think you've tried the Estates. It's the pork chop one, okay? Got this one for pork chop. Now this one's heavier. The French oak comes through a lot more, but look, I mean, I don't know if y'all can see.
Oh, that's good.
But the color difference is substantial. Like this one is substantially darker. Here on camera, looking up there, it's a little darker, but it is substantially darker. That's good too. That's good too. Darker sugars, more French oak on this one. More French oak, but like they really leaned into it, and it's good. It's got a, you know, it's a whole different thing than the creme brulee.
Oh.
The creme brulee is much lighter, much more approachable. This one here, this one's unapologetic. Like they leaned way, way, way into it. Not the real, yeah, I don't like the maple syrup one. I don't like Amberana, I don't like maple syrup. Although, as far as Amberana things go, that one is top tier, still don't like it. They lean into that one. That's not your thing?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not. I would go with the creme brulee.
The creme brulee is a notch above, but that's a hard to find bottle. This one is a store pick.
I mean, it's good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
So, did a great job with that one. All right, what else are we trying? Like, we're only like halfway through. We're an hour into the stream, so we got a little time left to go.
I'm
Don't
drinking
forget,
Dr. Pepper
if
from
you're
now
joining us on the stream, after the stream, I'm going to jump into the supporter-only chat in Discord. If you're a channel member here on YouTube, or if you're a patron member, you can link your Discord. There's, join in Discord, link it up. There's instructions over in Discord. And you can jump into that. It's more of a conversation where everybody can jump up, ask questions. I could talk about some things I might not be able to talk to the whole world about. So if you've got specific questions, that's a good time to do that. And I try not to. I say every time I was like, I'm only going to be over there like 45 minutes.
Never.
And I usually go longer than I go here. So we usually over there for like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
I'm usually in the bed before he is done.
Yep.
Rockin' Talk says, it's birthday bourbon hunting season. We didn't get picked to get the bourbon.
We did not get picked, but it is time to hunt it.
And we really want one.
We need to be looking for that, for sure.
That's the only thing that TJ's never opened is one bottle of birthday bourbon.
What's the only thing that's so we got it.
Not going to be opened.
Yeah, we get a birthday bourbon the year every grandchild is born. And we will save it to drink with that grandchild when they're 21, or with that grandchild's parents when they're 21, if they don't want to drink, which is cool and probably a good idea. And so we need one this year because
we had a grandson.
We'll spit out another kid.
Yes. Well, actually, Lexi had way more to do with that than William did.
Why does a woman get all the credit? You're right. He did
because we do all the work.
I guess if we're going to get technical, Will spit the kid out like a year ago, and Lexi spit it out like a few months ago.
So, thank you to Will and Lexi for giving us another grandbaby, whom we adore. And he is like the spitting image of Will.
Oh, little Will,
He's the spitting image of Will. Like, I don't think you could have gotten a kid to look more like their father.
Steve Paul, my wife is excited to meet Jill. Met me in Dallas. Nice, Steve. Looking forward to it.
I am excited.
Brewzle Bubba, 812, had about 2 more Pilar Brewzle picks because it's that good. I don't know if there's any of those left. They were still selling pretty regular. I think they're finally gone. I could be wrong about that, but I think people are going to be surprised by it. We didn't oversell it. I think people are going to be surprised by it. Clayton Hook says, do a 3-bottle high-end quick blind. I tell you what, let me get through this. Tell me what bottles you think I should do. Don't super chat them because I may or may not pick them. And I'll do a blind of something. Ooh, I just slung that all over me. All right, so the reason I got this one out, I don't know if y'all listen to the Bourbon Pursuit podcast. If you don't and you're into bourbon, probably a good idea to do so. But someone I consider a friend, Royce Neely, who came to our festival last year, he was on the podcast, and he was talking about, I was up there a month or so ago, swang by the distillery, like, we got to get up there to film. Great story, great family history. What is it?
You swanged
by I know. When I said it, I swang by.
He swanged.
I didn't say swang.
He swanged by.
I didn't say swanged. I said swang.
No, you said swang.
Swang.
I swanged by.
I swanged by the distillery.
That's like that song. You know that old song?
Swanging.
Just a swanging.
Yeah. That's what I did. I swanged on into the distillery. And he's building a 3-chamber still. So almost all Kentucky bourbon's made with a column still. A lot of small producers are going to use a pot still. That's what we're going to use as a pot column hybrid. A 3-chamber still is kind of in between. So it's almost like a column, but it's not continuous. It's still a batch process. When I was out at ADI, at the Craft Distillers Conference out in San Antonio. Iron City came up to me and wanted me to try some of their whiskey. And they had a 1.5 old rye. And I was like, oh, why are we trying 1.5 old rye? I don't, this is not, okay, I'll try it. And it was fine. It was fine. For 1.5 old, pretty good. But then they're like, try this. And it was a 1.5 old rye whiskey that they had distilled in a 3-chamber still, which I've never had anything made in a 3-chamber still. Fantastic. Like their rye is going to be so freaking good when they get it of age.
Wow.
And it's a 1.5 old and it's already pretty freaking good. And so at 4 years old, it's going to be out of this world good. So I like instantly 3-chamber stills on my mind. And then I saw that video and then I remembered, hey, he's going to be doing a 3-chamber still. I saw that Pursuit YouTube video where they're talking about the 3-chamber still. And I remembered Leopold Brothers has the first 3-chambered still in the I say first. They brought it's like old technology they used to do turn of the century. They were the first to kind of discover it and bring it back. For rye whiskey.
Interesting.
Now this is not distilled in a 3-chamber still, but this is the only Leopold that I have. So I went back to it today and was watching videos of their process and their still and getting nerdy. And this whiskey is not for me.
Okay.
And it's not bad. It's very banana forward, which we actually like. We like that on the Jack Daniels. Mm-hmm. I get a lot of banana, but it's got like this biscuit doughy note, which I think is their floor malt. So they use a high malt. Mm-hmm. So it's a high malt impact. And that biscuit doughy note is because of the malt. And so that's not my note that I love the most. It's not bad. It's just not what I'm looking for. What I need, though, is I need a bottle of their 8-year-old 3-chamber rye. They've got one they dropped online only in like 200 milliliter bottles. If somebody's got access to one of those they want to get me a decent price on, I want the 8-year. I know there's some out there, earlier stuff, but I want to try the 8-year 3-chamber rye.
Congratulations, Dustin and Leslie. They're going to be grandparents.
And that's good. It just has that kind of doughy biscuit note to it.
January of 2026, first grandson.
So the Pilar is still available. If the Pilar is still available, there's not much of it left there. So
this does smell like pizza dough. Like it smells like
it's
like
doughy.
You know how that restaurant that used to be here where they'd give the kids the dough to play with? Mm-hmm. That's exactly what this smells like. Oh my gosh!
You got some rye from them, but it is not the 3. I want the older stuff. I want that 8-year 3-chamber rye. You like the banana note? Did you try it?
I didn't even get a banana note. All I got is dough.
Okay.
I didn't try it.
This had the 8-year is really dusty. I mean, I hate to hear that, but I think their malt comes across as dusty. And so I've tried a lot of these craft brands on the bottom have dusty notes to them. This doughy, dusty note. And I'm like, is that barrel impact? Is that, like, what is that note? Where does it come from? Because I'm, as somebody who's trying to start making whiskey ourselves here pretty soon, I need to know where that comes from because I want to swerve around that as much as I possibly can. And I think it's their malt. I watched a video today from the folks at Leopold, and they're talking about that biscuit note and how that comes from they malt their own barley, which mad respect for that because that's nuts. And I want to go out there and check out what they're doing, and it's in Colorado, I believe, so I'm sure you would like that. I think they are, but not the flavor profile I want for our whiskey. But now I'm wondering if that kind of doughy biscuit note all comes from the malt. Could be. Like I never would have pegged that as a malty note. Chocolate, coffee, a lot of those things come from malt, not necessarily doughy.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep. Have I tried a WB Saffel? Love WB Saffel. Wild turkey stuff. All right, so what y'all want me to try in this Willet Purple Tops and other green tops? Oof, okay. I'll tell you what we'll do. I will do a quick blind, small pour of every Willet Purple and green top and rank them.
Every
one I've got.
Thomas.
Small pour.
No.
Small pours.
That's too much.
Just small pour. Give me like one small little sip. Okay, just the purple tops then?
Yes,
okay.
Just do one or the other.
Just the purple tops.
What would you do without me?
What, drink too much?
Yes. Oh my gosh, there's like, seriously, there's already 4 of these, dude. Yes, okay. I've seen a couple. I wasn't gonna make a big thing about it. I'm not. I'm just gonna say a tiny little thing.
Tiny little thing.
Absolutely, super duper excited. Congratulations, Taylor and Travis, on your engagement. I am so happy for you guys. And yes, I absolutely will be there if you want me to be. I will be at the wedding.
Where?
I will show up to the wedding. I will absolutely. And if not, I will be an honorary bridesmaid from my house.
Here.
Thank you very much.
There are you 5 Glens.
Oh my goodness. How am I going to figure out what's going in what? Now I need one more that's like different.
You need one that's different.
Yeah, that's not just plain. There's a plain one here.
Well, I mean, what I would do is put the bottles in an order.
Well,
and then
that's what you would do, but
we'll just
that's
cover
not
them
what
up.
I would do.
We'll just cover them up. So I can't see which ones. Not that I care, really.
You got 2 of the same ones, boo.
Okay.
Hand me another one.
Simmer down now, simmer down. I'm just trying to find one with a pattern on it of some sorts. You got a Fest Glen?
See, they said do a 3-bottle blend, not a 5-bottle blend.
Shit happens, Jill.
All right. Okie dokie. My goodness.
5 is really difficult with 1 sip, though. I'm just saying it is. This is really difficult because I can't go back a bunch of times. It's really difficult to do this.
Okay.
So,
All right,
I'll be wrong. I'm going to step out of the room.
And I'm going to pour.
Just remember the order.
I will.
All right. I got a bunch of stuff in here that needs to be dumped into this infinity barrel. This infinity barrel is starting to get a lot in it. It really is. And it's pretty good. I hate to dump anymore because it's really good. But that's what it's for. I came back from ADI with a bunch of yeast packets. So I guess you could say I got a yeast infection at ADI. And so these packets of yeast that I'm digging through here and trying to find now have me wanting really hard to, I know, pun intended, to start distilling some stuff. Went out there and looked at what it would take to set my still up, and I was like, nope, let's not do that. So let's just wait until we get the license. But I might see, if somebody that's got a license lets me set up and distill, because you've got a bunch of different strains of yeast here, and each one has different flavors it's going to impart onto the mash. And I've got flavors I want to go for on our mash, and so I want to make whiskey with all these and see what happens. Also, just want to distill some stuff. That would be fun, but there are 6 different packets of yeast here. And I don't know, I got to do research to see what they all do flavor-wise. And I have no idea how much a packet of yeast, I think it makes a pretty good amount of whiskey for that little packet. The test still we have is 50 gallons. That's also a problem. It's like you can't just make a little whiskey. You got to be committed with that still. But hopefully sooner rather than later, we will have a license and we'll be able to start testing some stuff, playing around. I've got Monroe involved. I don't know if y'all have watched those videos, but he wakes up in the middle of the night and he starts texting me stuff about 3-chamber stills and, freaking different configurations of stills and stuff. Like, he's gotten super excited about it as well, so that's fun. Looking forward to us being able to get in there and make some stuff.
Oh, I don't know if everybody can see all these.
Jill's taking her time in there, isn't she?
Well, yeah, I'm sorry.
We've got a bottle of this Hooters whiskey in here. What in the world do we got Hooters whiskey for?
I'm just kind of letting everybody see it first.
American straight whiskey from Hooters. I'm going to pass on that. I think that was a mixed drink video we did.
Okay.
I do have a bunch of 15 stars in here and some of the new First West stuff I need to break
All
out
right.
maybe for the next stream. You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
That's too much.
Yep.
Yep.
Definitely not drinking all of these. Oh, we're gonna do some stuff with Old Glory as far as like having them distill some stuff for us, for sure. All right. So we're going to end this stream with 5 Willet Purple Top, ranging in age from, I don't know, what we got, 6 to 10 years old. What's the oldest one? Is it 12? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I think so, yeah.
I think we got 6, 7, 9, 10, 12. Okay. Apparently Jill wants me to pick this one because this one has the most in it.
I'm sorry, it was hard to like just pour a little bit.
Hey, don't forget the Discord stream after this. That's definitely going to be entertaining.
Rockin' Taki says, what happens at 1 million subscribers?
I don't know. We haven't thought about that. We got a long way to go. We've stopped doing produced shorts, and so that's going to slow down getting to 1 million at this point. So we've got a while to figure that out. Jesus Christ, they're driving in from New Mexico. Steven's going to bring that Leopold Brothers. Awesome.
Oh, wow.
I don't think I've tried that one. That would be fun to try. Thank you. New Mexico, any tips? Again, we went over that a little bit earlier. Stay at one of the hotels we got room blocks for. I think the room block is open right now at the True Hotel if you haven't got your hotel. There's guaranteed to be a bottle share Friday night, Saturday night. So hunt on the way over, bring some bottles for that bottle share. Dough Pizzeria, Jefferson's, and the Irish Bread Pub in downtown Opelika are some of our favorites. Zazu, also really nice as well.
Yeah.
What's the little steakhouse across the street there? We haven't been there in a while.
Cafe
really
123.
Cafe 123, really nice as well.
Yeah.
You've got Red Clay and John Emerald. Friday night, there's Food Truck Friday. So come down there to Food Truck
that's
Friday.
a great event.
They got a bunch of food trucks all up and down Railroad Avenue there. And then go to your bottle share. Come down there, have some food trucks Friday night. Lunch, come in, go to one of those places, hang out. We'll have some food trucks for dinner. If you want to go out and do stuff, like if you're in for a day or two, Botanic over in Auburn's
yes.
fantastic.
Absolutely.
If you're into history, you've got Horseshoe Bend National Military Park, which is about an hour away, 45 minutes away
45 minutes
or so. Chewacla's kind of nice to go out and walk around.
We have a state park.
Yeah, they got
Nearby in
a
Auburn.
waterfall, which it takes a little effort to get to. Getting to the waterfall is not bad. Getting back sucks because it's all up.
But it's worth it.
Can verify Jefferson's is good. The restaurant, not the boat whiskey.
Yeah.
Restaurant's good. Best wings in town. Best wings in town.
Oh, and they have oysters on Friday night. Do they still have that?
I think so. Fresh oysters they have driven in.
Driven in. Oh, and absolutely, like, my favorite Mexican restaurant in town is Laredo's. So, absolutely go there. They have the best margaritas in town, in my opinion. In my very humble opinion.
The Mexican restaurant downtown Opelika is pretty good, too.
Yeah. That one's good. I prefer Laredo's, though. As we all know.
As we all know. Jill's been to Laredo's 1 to 10 times a week for the last 27 years.
It's where me and TJ had our rehearsal dinner at.
Yeah, that's literally how long she's been going.
And we just celebrated 27 years, August the 22nd.
Jeez, it's been a long time.
So we've been going there a very, very long time.
This is tough. All these are fantastic. I'm splitting hairs to rank these. Robert says, the wife and I love your philosophy of selection, not collection. However, we want the straight answer from you. How many bottles do you have that you will never open? 0. 0, Robert. Like I said, we are holding birthday bourbons. We'll get a birthday bourbon every time we have a grandchild or a great-grandchild born, and we will hold that to hopefully have with their parents or them when they turn 21. That's it. Like, I don't have anything else that will not be opened. I've got some things that are not open, but just because we ain't got around to them. I don't really collect things too much.
You're not a big collector of things.
I just kind of, I have a few things. I'll dabble in something for a little while, and then I'll just move on.
Although you do still have baseball cards from back in the...
Yeah, but it's just like, what am I going to do with them? I don't want to just throw them away. I find somebody really wants them. None of them are worth anything. Most of them are basketball cards, actually, which are even worse.
Yeah. Definitely.
All right. First time through. The second one, but that's first time through. I got to go back and do
your...
some finagling.
Okay.
Some finagling.
Do your finagling.
Bro definitely collects bourbon. I don't collect bourbon. I mean, I don't want this much bourbon. Like, I do not want this. I would like a nice selection of bottles for people that come over, but like 75% of this can get gone. It takes a lot of time and effort, and it's gotten out of hand. So I'm not trying to collect bourbon. They're all open to be drank. And if somebody gets invited, if you're lucky enough to get invited to the house, there's not a bottle here that's off limits. Like, not one.
Oh, that's a good question.
What is it?
How many bottles do you have open that you don't plan to revisit?
75% of the thing is we have to revisit them because I got to go through them and figure out what to get rid of. So at some point, but like most of these are not worth revisiting. And I don't collect them as in collecting is like they're precious. We got to look at them. We got to keep them forever.
Yeah, you don't ever open them.
These will all go home with somebody at some point. I think I gave away like 50 bottles last month.
He definitely has a lot.
We went through
What the actual definition of
I think we went through 100
is.
bottles last month and gave away 50 of them. What the actual definition of what is?
Of collector. Like, does it mean you don't, like, open or use things?
Well, I mean, so the giveaways, sure. Like, I'm down for that. It's just the logistics of sending samples and stuff takes a lot of time and effort. If I had somebody here to help with that, that would be great. Like, I don't think people realize how little time I have at this point. It's just the logistics of it. Now, Seth's moving into town, so he'll be here at the end of the year. I'm trying over the course of the next year to move this out of here. If we can get it out of the house, then that just opens up opportunities to have more folks involved, to do more things, and to give more stuff away. Like, that's kind of what we're going for. I got to get it out of the house. I'm okay with bringing randos in the house. Jill's not so much, right? She's a little iffy on it. But then also getting out of the house, like, we can have people that, like, if I'm on the road, they can still be at the studio working on the whiskey and reviewing it and getting it processed and cataloged and out the door.
I don't mind Seth coming to the house. I know him.
No, I understand. It's just, there might take more than one person to do all this.
That's true.
This is going to be a random order. And these are striking, like, they're so different. I don't think I'm picking the oldest one. I think I'm picking maybe one of the younger ones to actually be my favorite right now. That one's hard to place. That one's hard to place. Okay.
Okay, he's ready.
If we're going to start on the left, I'm going to call this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or A, B, C, D, E, something like that. Okay. So the second from the right is my least favorite one, and it's still fantastic. It's still really good.
And it's
the Brewzle.
That one is. Which one do you think it is?
It's still really good. I have no clue.
Oh, good Lord. Okay.
Going back to it is so freaking good. Like, how did you pick that one last?
I don't know, but is that what you're doing?
Yeah, that's the one from Spillway. that the 10-year?
Yes.
That is the Spillway pick. That's the one I went on. It's really good, but it's kind of darker, and I like the lighter, like all the kind of bursts of fruit come through a little nicer. My next to the last is this one. And going back to it, I'd probably reverse these. But this one has a little bit of like a green note to it. Like it's a little more, I don't know, it's a little more weird.
That one. I have to look back on my pictures.
9-year. The 9-year Willet. This is the
So this is your last.
Guilty Pleasures.
Place.
Going back to them, I'd probably flip, but I'm going to stick to that.
Okay.
This one right here, the Festival Glen.
Festival.
So good, though. God, that's so good. That one has like, it's almost like a frosting.
Alabama ABC.
Like it has a lot of vanilla on it. Like that's actually really good. The 6-year, the young. I told you, I thought I was putting the youngest high here. The next one is B, or no, E. Excuse me. I thought it was B. E.
This one.
All right. Oh, this is the McLeod 12-year.
Yeah, which means you
Is
picked
that the 7-year?
the 7-year as your favorite.
I was leaning toward the lighter ones. The thing is I'd probably go back through that again another night and go exactly the opposite order with the older ones coming first. I just felt like when I was trying them, I was like, I said that. I feel like the younger ones, without the extra oak on them, are just coming through a little sweeter and a little nicer today.
Yeah.
This 7-year is.
You finished with all these?
Yes, ma'am. Recession proof. I don't know where I got recession proof from, but that's a beautiful whiskey.
All these get dumped. No, I'm just kidding.
They're all, no. Charles Baker, that PFG's yours, Charles. I gave Charles a PFG. He was hanging out in a supporter chat. He really liked it. I thought it was okay. I gave it to him. So that happens. Steven, as a recent recipient of a random bottle share with TJ, I could tell you nothing but the Eagle Rare Double Eagle was off limits. Yeah, Steven got invited to the house. I had no idea who Steven was when he showed up. I invited a couple people over, and then somebody invited Steven over, and Steven shows up, and he'll tell you he showed up. I had no idea who he was. I was like, yeah, come on in, man, let's go. You acted like you're supposed to be here.
Well,
You're
first
here.
of all, I let Steven in.
Jill let him in.
Because I didn't know. I never know. Because TJ does not care.
I remembered quickly where I'd met him before. But the Eagle, and the only reason the Double Eagle's off limits is because we got to sample those out for VIPs. That's the only reason.
Yes,
If I didn't have to do that, that would be available for drinking too. It's open. It just has to be sampled out. So appreciate y'all hanging out with us this evening. Had a fun stream. It's good to be back. We should be live next Monday. We're going to be live for most Mondays through this month. And unfortunately, I don't think we'll be live any Monday in October, and we may not be live any Monday in November.
Yeah, definitely none
so
in
it may be
October.
like you may get a lot of Monday Night Football because I'm going to be on the road a bunch trying to get some stuff done. So
we're going to be hunting.
Act like you belong. That's right, Mac. Just act like you belong. And he was invited, and we figured it out. But I was like, hey, man, you're here. Let's have a good time. So appreciate y'all hanging out. We will catch y'all later. And don't forget to jump over to the supporter stream over on Discord. It's going to take me a minute to dig my laptop out, run to the restroom, grab a fresh Dr. Pepper Zero, and then I'll be headed over there.